baby. Where you go? Well, I got a hot rod woman. She really makes my motor red. I got a hot rod Hey, 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 I'm gonna do it. I got a barn by right outside and it's just grooving. Some people like that old football. Some people like dancing in a hall. Even if they think I'm just screwing. Love to hot rod do it. 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 Cruising the strip. My engine is proud. Love to get on in and fire up the crowd. Hey, 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 I'm gonna do it. I got my heart, my soul deep down into it. Some people like that old football. Some people like dancing in a hall. Even if they think I'm just screwing. Got a hot rod do it. Got a hot rod do it. Hey, Louie. My big V8 taking me home. Foot to the floor, leaving rubber on the road. Hey, 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 I'm gonna do it. I got my riding rod cruising tonight. It's so Louis. Some people like that old football. Some people like dancing in a hall. Even if they think I'm just screwing. Got a hot rod to do. 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 Got a hot rod. Got a word about her. She's just so fine. Gotta love that look. Can't believe she's mine. I got a feeling I could never be bored. Here I
Just say your names for the camera, and then we'll just talk a little bit about it.
I'm Rick.
This is Rick.
Gary.
And Gary. Hey, Rick and Gary, would you guys tell us a little bit about what's going on here today, and just tell us what's going on. Give us an overview of what you got here.
The Rock Creek Rod Run, man. Yeah. Lots of old school hot rods everywhere. Girls dolled up.
Gotta like the retro.
Hot cars, hot girls.
And of course the little bikes. We love the little bikes.
Mini bike extravaganza, man.
You guys would tell us a little bit about these?
You can tell them.
Tell us a little bit about your car, if you would.
It's a 34 Ford pick 'em up. It started life as a 1.5-ton flatbed farm truck. Cut down the frame, made the pickup bed for it. Got rack and pinion on it. It's running a little 302 with a C4 automatic.
How long have you been working on this one?
That's really hard to say. I don't know. It's been a while.
Well, here, I got a good question for you guys. What was your favorite memory, your favorite fix-it-on-the-fly story? A good breakdown, fix-it-on-the-fly MacGyver story.
MacGyver story. Oh, I got one. My friend tried to get a piece of me in my hot rod, and I gunned it, and I passed him, and then it died, and I had to pull over. It totally died, and I start crawling around the kinked fuel line. But I got him next time.
Well, on this one, I was headed out on a run with the bitter rodders, and a Ford motor has a centric that runs the fuel pump, and it's got a single bolt through it. Well, the bolt had backed out, so it did like yours. It went boom and stuff, and we're sitting there, and we went and got a fuel pump. We did all this stuff, put it all on there, still no fuel. So it broke down right in front of the storage place. So we went and talked to them, and they charged me $5 a day. Shoved it in there, and jumped in one of the other guy's car, and we went to the run. And then on the way back, we picked her up, brought her home, and had it tore apart that night, running by the next morning.
Attaboy.
Nice. And what about any good stories of how did your parents like you guys fiddling around with cars in the driveway?
My parents think I'm crazy. That's all I like.
Yeah, my parents thought that I would probably get killed just playing checkers. They thought that was too dangerous, so imagine that they wouldn't have liked this too much.
Yeah.
My dad was a mechanic most of his life, and then when I started getting into this stuff, he says, I don't know why you're doing that. They were junk when they were new. You know?
There's a Skylark over there, the white Skylark. My grandmother, that was her everyday driving car, you know? And now it's at a classic show.
Yeah, still on the road. They don't make them like they used to.
Nope. Well, thank you very much.
Hey,
I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for this wonderful event. We've had a great time.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Gas. There goes the clutch and we're flying fast because my V8 motor, baby, runs like a charm. And I love driving with you, girl, right under my arm. I was picking you up and it was getting late, but you came running when you heard my V8 because my V8 motor, baby, runs like a charm. And I love driving with you, girl, right under my arm. Well, pulling your clothes and the roads fly by, the faster you go and you're right by my side. The motor she brought is not a worry of mine. My girl, my VA, you're all of my life. Well, it's all full up at the light by my side. Watch the red and got ready to fly. And my VA motor, baby, runs like a charm. And I love driving with you, girl, right under my arm. The light turned green, I put my foot on the floor. With my old V8, you don't see me no more. My V8 motor, baby, outside. The motor she runs, not a worry of mine. My girl, my VA, you're all of my life. Yeah. Now bring it on, yeah.
All right, we are here with Mama of the Cigarette Girls, and we're here at this amazing hot rod show. And we just wanted to find out a little bit more about the Cigarette Girls and find out they're hosting this event and find out a little bit more about them and what they're doing here. So Mama, would you tell us a little bit more about you guys?
Of course. The Cigarette Girls are a classic burlesque troupe based out of Missoula, Montana. This is about our 3rd year as a troupe together. We do all forms of burlesque, from the classic of the rockabilly into the avant-garde and neo-burlesque movement. This is our 2nd year doing a hot rod show with Hot Rod Lewies. This is going to be our 2nd pinup contest we've ever done here.
And could you tell us what would be involved in winning the pinup contest here?
Okay, well, to be a winner of the pinup contest, to be Miss Classy Chassis, if you will. Oh, you're fine, sweetie. You would have to have a beach outfit, what a pinup girl would wear to the beach. You have to have a 2nd classic pinup look, and then we're going to put you through a series of questions that you'll have to answer. And
are these questions based out of the rockabilly era, or?
There are a couple of them. My personal favorite isn't actually based on pinup style. It's if you were a Crayola crayon, what would your color name be?
And what would yours be?
Oh God. Goodness. I have a lipstick in there that's called Hot Mama. That's bright red. It's about the same color of a sparkly convertible over there that I decided that is going to be mine.
If you were to pick your favorite sci-fi car of all time, Knight Rider, Herbie, or the Batmobile. Excellent.
Are you kidding me?
Well, we're here with Mama from the Cigarette Girls, and I need a smoke.
Sure. Well, wait a minute. You doing Cigarette Girls first? Okay.
Yeah, you want me to do this one? Sure. Okay.
Personality?
1, 2, 3.
She's got that look, one you never forget. Ooh. just a little pebble bouncing off your wall. Hey Donna, we're cruising tonight. I really want you to come. Can you take a ride? Whoa, ho, 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 and we're cruising tonight. Whoa, ho, 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 and it's feeling alright. Whoa, ho, 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 hey Donna, I'm standing here. Can you ride tonight? Will it be alright? Oh Donna dear. Whoa Donna dear. Hey Donna, you are the one. You're the only girl that's gonna ride shotgun. Hey Donna, come with me tonight. We'll ride, we'll ride, we'll ride till the morning light. Whoa, ho, 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 and we're cruising tonight. Whoa, ho, 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 and it's feeling alright. Whoa, ho, 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 hey Donna, I'm standing here. Can you ride tonight? Will it be alright? Oh Donna dear. Whoa Donna dear. Come on Donna, cruise with me tonight. You know I love you, baby. Everything's gonna be alright. Whoa, ho, 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 and we're cruising tonight. Whoa, ho, 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 and it's feeling alright. Whoa, ho, 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 hey Donna, I'm standing here. Can you ride tonight? Will it be alright? Whoa, Donna dear. Whoa, Donna dear. Hey Donna, I know we're young, but you are the girl, the only one I want. Hey Donna, cruise with me tonight. Sometimes she's so crazy, you really never know what she's gonna do. Walking around in my heels all night, she really makes you feel like a fucking fool. She can take your heart, make your heart. Don't think you're alright, she can give it back to you. Sometimes she's so crazy, I never really know what I'm gonna do. But when we're together, somewhere alone, I can be your hero. I can be your hero. up, never slow down. She'll just keep your head spinning round. Try to keep up, don't lose your step. She's not the kind of girl that is kept. Well, try to keep up, try to keep up, try to keep up, try to keep up, never slow down. Try to keep up right now. Try to keep up, try to keep up, try to keep up, try to keep up right now. She's just so crazy. She's just so crazy. Try to keep up, try to keep up, try to keep up, try to keep up right now. Try to keep up, try to keep up, try to keep up, try to keep up right now. She's just so crazy. Just so crazy. I can be your hero. I can be your hero.
Jealous of the way that you appreciate that applause.
Walking around today, we're taking a poll question after seeing all these cars. What's your favorite sci-fi or favorite fantasy car of all time? Is it the murderous car? Is it the Trans Am Road, the Bandit, the Batmobile, the Flintstones car, the Jetsons car? What's your favorite?
The DeLorean.
The DeLorean from Back to the Future. That seems to be the odds-on favorite.
Yeah, I love the DeLorean out of Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. Excellent.
my favorite.
What about you guys? What's your favorite now? Hold on.
Favorite one, huh? time.
Favorite one?
Have to go with the Batmobile.
The Batmobile. We got 2 for the Batmobile so far.
No clue.
No clue?
Never thought about it?
Would you go for the Flintstones car, or is that too many calories?
I don't know.
Like, which Batmobile? Like the first Batmobile?
Welcome all the fathers.
We've had some votes for that. That's good. What about you?
Yeah.
I want to say the DeLorean in Back to the Future because I could change a couple things. Made a couple mistakes that I would like to fix. And if I can get that car just real quick, I'm pretty sure I can get it to 80 miles an hour and I could fix a couple of problems.
That's probably changed. Mine would be Knight Rider. Mine's
Oh, Kit from Knight Rider.
Yeah.
Well, we've got to change a vote.
Yeah.
Kit from Knight Rider.
I like, mine would probably be like the Munsters car. From, what was his name? He also built the Batmobile, but his Munster.
Munstermobile.
The Munstermobile. Yeah.
DeLorean's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'd have to say it for a car like that.
DeLorean?
Yep.
Yeah.
DeLorean? Yeah, the Flintstones car's not getting votes. It's too much effort.
She might, yeah.
I think Herbie the Love Bug.
Ah, excellent. Herbie the Love Bug. Thank you.
Very cool. Francesco Bernoulli.
Francesco Bernoulli from the movie Cars? Okay. Hey, could you say Hot Rod Lewies? Woohoo!
Lewies. Woohoo!
Okay, quick thing, real quick before we get to the question. Rob, can you just tell us a little bit about this? This is just beautiful.
It's the Wonder Bus. It's a 73 Volkswagen bus, combi standard, that I turned into a camper, and just it was one of those things where ever since I was a little kid I always thought they looked just like a loaf of bread.
Yeah.
So once I got one, it became a loaf of bread.
It's just the cutest, most personable thing
Thanks.
at the fair. So.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Well, hey, we got a question for you.
Oh, yeah.
Of all the cars that you've ever seen, science fiction or fantasy, what would be the one you'd want? The Batmobile, the DeLorean, the Back to the
I would
Future?
go with the original Batmobile.
The original Batmobile.
Yeah.
All right.
That'd be mine.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you guys have a great day.
I like to cruise my ride, walking down this town. You know when I am passing by the motor sound, I hear my favorite song. The radio's nice and loud. I like to sing along when I pull up to a crowd. Whoa, 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 Mercury cruising time. Whoa, 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 Mercury cruising time. Yeah, the day is going okay. I'm gonna find my girl. She's the one who keeps it fun. Ain't she a pearl? She loves to ride and stay out all night. She's got the crazy moves. She loves my Merc and how it purrs, and she really loves to cruise. Whoa, 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 Mercury cruising time. Whoa, 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 Mercury cruising time. Let's go. Mercury cruising time. Whoa, 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 Mercury cruising time. Whoa, 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 Mercury cruising time. Whoa, 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 Mercury cruising time. Let's go. Whoa, 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 Mercury cruising time. Whoa, 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 Mercury cruising time. Whoa, 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 Mercury cruising time.
me a lot building this a lot, so this is part of him as well.
Okay, my next deal is the best custom. And we fought with this one quite a while too, but it's car 83. Are they here? 83? We love what you did on that hood. It's shaved. There's some other custom cars here we love a lot too, but you have anything to say? Best Ford, there wasn't a lot of people in this category. It kind of made it a little bit easier. But Best Ford, we come up with car 29. It's a really sweet Vicky. Where's she at? Where's the award? Oh, there it is. Nice. Congratulations. Yeah, just what you need, right? All right. Okay, Class 4 was the best GM, and we came up with car 27. Who's got car 27? This is a really cool award too. That's genuine Cadillac worn on there. So it's real pretty. I wouldn't have gave it up for a trophy myself. One of my other guys did, so. Okay, next. Best Mopar. It was tough, and this guy's 2 years in a row winning here. Car 35.
Who's that?
Me. Along with that, you took People's Choice too. Okay, I appreciate all the imports that came out too, and we struggled with this one quite a while. Car 57, where are you? That's right, there he is. You got best import, buddy. Congratulations. Okay, like I said, the most original we really struggled with, and I'm sorry for you guys that thought differently, but it's for a stock, original factory car. And it's going to car number 7. Or, no, it's class number 7. Car 32. There you go, congratulations. Nice car.
We've bought those before. Have you had those? They fly really high. Yep, they have the rubber band thing, they launch them up in the air.
Everything about Lewies.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you lost them.
Okay, here's Class 8. It's the bomb. And in this class, there could have been a lot more people in it. And I'm glad there wasn't. It made it a little bit easier, but it was still a struggle. This also goes to somebody who just joined our crew last year. And believe me, there was no, it wasn't fixed. And you can believe me or not, but car 24, Darren, where you at? Congratulations. Okay, this here was another hard one, and this award, the Radical Wrench, just so you guys understand, this is not even a class you can put in. This is just something me and my judges go through, and what we're looking for is somebody that's done something extremely radical. 2 years in a row, this award went to a guy that took 4 cars and it's a real cool deal. Another time, it went to a guy that really put some nice engineering into a tilt hood organizationally. This year, there's a guy that actually has helped a lot of people in my crew work on cars. He's not part of our crew. He belongs to the Misfits, and he built a little roadster coupe out of a pickup. Car 70, you know who I'm talking about? Hard Luck Award. The only story I got was the transmission on the truck over there. But that was the only story floating. And I think that happened a little bit before our event. One of our guys that worked really hard on this event, he's a truck driver. He pushed really hard miles to try to get his bucket. And he only stayed about 2 hours because his bucket broke down by Bob Marshall there, and he lost the fuel pump. He spent a couple other hours trying to get here. We went on a recon mission looking for him. By then, we finally seen him on the highway because everybody just passed and left him there. He was here a couple hours. He had to get back on the road. Cheryl, are you here? Accept this for Matt, please.
One, two, three, four. We're soldiers out here on the road.